It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Detroit Lions. The kicker, Jake Bates, has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kenneth Walker, 67 yards. And the Chiefs go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs
Extra
7,
point by Butker is on target.
nothing.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may cost them.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. And no hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
5 yards on the play.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Roger McCreary on the stop. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Walker. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They run again with Walker. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0.
14. Lions, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Play action. It's gone. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Oh, that one well designed. As he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This one goes underneath to Walker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Up the middle they run. It's Walker trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. It's Walker. There he goes again. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Kenneth Walker on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 21-7.
Lions 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Goff now looks to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Kansas City.
The Lions will use the first of their as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Ken Walker on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Butker now
City.
to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
An 8-yard gain.
The Lions
It's
quickly now
fourth
going to
down.
use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. They bring Diggs in motion. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. The LSU rookie with the pick.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
He was brought down by Sonny Styles. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
Second down, Mahomes. Looking slant route, complete. Wow, and he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's third down.
A gain of 7 brings up third and 1.
Walker now from the gun. And he won't get back to the line block. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
To throw, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Ooh, he nearly gave it right back to him, but that one's dropped. Very fortunate to still have a chance to now capitalize on that turnover. It's second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's third down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for the receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short, Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Walker on first down. Has a big hole left. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
Butker is good on the point after. And they go up 7-0 here early. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. They bring Diggs in motion. Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get it back after making their third first half interception.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him one on that short completion.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Goes to the hurry up here.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that earns Kansas City the first down.
A gain of 4
Defenders
yards.
in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. To the air, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7. Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. On that yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Looking to throw Mahomes. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And outbounds he goes, so give them about half of what they needed. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on 2nd down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Working quickly here.
He was brought down by Sonny Styles. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Mahomes now. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. And the Commanders get it back with a nice return to boot. Down inside the 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run. Offense to the line fast.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
Daniels audible into something else.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motion the slot man right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Getting out to his left. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Daniels, third and goal. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Christian Fulton. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Here's Daniels. Looks like a pick, but he just can't hang on. So it's an incomplete pass on second down. And they're happy to have that compared to the alternative.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
To the air on third and long. Look at that power, deep left side. That's caught at the 25. The deep pass comes up big. 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear.
First down.
It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now, Daniels. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. They send Diggs in motion right. Now Daniels on second down. And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's third down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
The Chiefs take over first down.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And that's going to get nothing. No gain on the first snap of the game.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Smith again. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First and 10.
That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Smith. He's got another first down and more. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is the conversation that surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to rely on scoring on 10, 11, 12 play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone offense. It's going to be very hard to accumulate a lot of points, but when you can be explosive and you can score from a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game, and big-time play there.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. In motion comes Walker. Now Jackson on the move. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Quick completion to start things out, and their first drive begins with a first down. Now the first carry for King Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jeffrey Bossa there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 14 at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Looking middle and complete with Allen.
Complete to Cyrus Allen. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 29. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up 4th
Remember
down.
what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, KC.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
That one swung out wide to Walker. Down the sideline. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throws, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
That's the score. Chiefs 14. Ravens nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he tries to lateral the ball, but it's a mistake. That ball is out.
Recovered by the receiving team.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
And the Raven first down.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 14. First down, Ravens.
Jackson up top again. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And this is too far out in front. One's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And it was really the lack of production at 1st and 2nd down that put them in this hole to begin with, Mike. So I think going forward, more execution on early downs, more efficiency. Don't wait till 3rd down to convert for a new set of downs. Be aggressive on those 1st and 2nds and take the fight to the defense.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. Here's Henry. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Brought down by Nick Bolton. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for him.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheeseheads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from Lambeau. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Red, 38.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Look at this. Very first play, and they're already changing things. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 7. It's 2nd and 8.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Love not in love with the call. He's audibling. They'll work against the blitz. And this one's going to be incomplete. Catch there, but couldn't survive the contact. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go.
Quick throw out to Golden. They wind up with a quality 16-yard pickup on that play, and they get the 1st down, too. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Offense going audible this time. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and stop the push into team's territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now
Making a read at the line.
6 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, smash, red, black 40. Needle blue.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down, here's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And his effort after the catch gets him up near that marker. A gain of 9, Gronk gets 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Packers' 43-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the 1st.
35-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
Now it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set now, 1st and 10. Kelsey are running the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup.
This is Walker on second. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 6-yard line. First and goal.
Here's Mahomes. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Complete to
Travis Kelsey. A 6-yard score.
Kansas City.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. No problems here as he sails this one through. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
17 yards.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to back goes Golden. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
2-0.
And dose of the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this third and short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got third and 2 to start out. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this fourth down?
It's fourth down.
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And this run's overwhelmed. They drive him backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he made his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
No carry, it's Smith. This one stopped, but he gains about 6 yards. And it's going to be first down Chiefs.
At the 50-yard line.
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Kansas City.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offensive line fast.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He dropped him back on his own side at the 47. Andrew and Cooper. And that's going to lead us to a 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Looking to throw Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs caught at the 20-yard line. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, a 53-yard score. Butker to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they now lead by 14 points.
Packers nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Cool Tranquil brings him to the ground. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Going with an alternate play here. They'll pitch it to Jacobs. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Changing up the call.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up
he gets it out left, and it's caught. These hits finally taken out, so call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that will be good for a Packers 1st down.
That's good for a Packers 1st down.
Love not in love with the call. He was audible.
At the 49-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Caught quick right side. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. And that gives Green Bay the 1st down.
29. And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense going audible this time. Running on 1st here with Jacobs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's Love. And that is golden. He's got another. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Packers.
Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to read at the line. Complete at the 2. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Packers 8. Trace
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. It's Bashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. This is cut downfield by Rice. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Chiefs.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first.
2 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before
It's
halftime.
2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Mahomes. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Cincinnati. Keeps it moving. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Complete to number 8. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Butker to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they lead by 13.
Chiefs 21, Packers 8. Harrison Butker to kick off for
Butker
Kansas
on
City.
now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
45, wide.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Quick throw out wide by Love. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one.
For a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
From
line.
the pistol, here's Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. These hits finally taken out, so call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that is a Packers first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on, set.
Quick throw out to Golden. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
10 black.
Play fake, it's Love. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ultra. Go ultra. Red 38. Steel black. Hut.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
At their own 5-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give the Chiefs a first down. Running with Walker again. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing on second, Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And it's picked up. They get it back. Into the red zone. And they take it back for 6. No time left. What a way to end this first half. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore.